Ooh, that sounds like trash. Let me turn that off. Ooh, y'all. I was trying to play something at the beginning, but that sounds like trash. So we just gonna turn that off. Anyway, listen, y'all. I'm not gonna be on here long. I'm eating my little ice cream. What I want to say, what I want to say is that just about every single person. Hey, Dolly Boo, how are you, darling? What I want to say is that I feel like almost every single person, blogger, YouTuber, whatever you want to call yourself, I feel like y'all are wrong as fuck for the way that y'all are spreading rumors, lies, and misinformation about this girl's death. I am just very, very disappointed because we just had a situation where Gabby Patino, that was another case where there was a young woman, very young, vibrant, life ahead of her, traveling with somebody that she cared about, she trusted, came up missing. Now her story was a little different, of course, because no one knew what happened for a very long time or for a long enough time. But my point about it is people were making sure they were, when they spoke about that, they were gathering facts. Yes, there was some speculation. Yes, there was some talk about what the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and all of that. Um, but I mean, it's so crazy because that young lady was actually missing, and yes, no one knew what was going on for a while. Here we have a young woman who pretty much immediately after her situation happened, after she was murdered, information had come out, and we actually got to see what happened to her. So, I mean, I'm just saying the carefulness of how people reported on a situation where we had no idea of what happened. Still to this day, really don't know what really happened to that girl. But you dealt with it in facts and respect and was careful, consideration. And here we have this young woman who we see what happened to her. We actually seen her murder take place, or we seen the reason why, the cause of how it took place. And there's just so much, not just speculation, but actual rumors and lies. Just grasping any piece of information that comes out, just repeating it and throwing it out there. No type of research, no footwork is being done. It's just whatever goes out, whatever little breadcrumb is thrown out there, y'all just take it and run with it, repeat it, breaking news and exclusive and update, and just like you got the latest information of what's going on, and it's not even true. Y'all do more research over here in the beef sector when y'all trying to dox somebody than you are with this one young woman's death. That girl died. She was murdered. She was literally beat to death. She was beat to death. And it's like everybody just wants to jump on whatever piece of information comes out. Here's the thing. I would rather get it right than be the first one to break the story. Don't be so quick to try to jump out there in the front of the line when you got the wrong damn information. Take that extra time to actually research what it is you're putting out here. The people that are listening to you are depending on you. They're depending on you to give them the real. If they can't trust what the word that and the information that you're putting out there is true or is actually accurate, excuse me, I don't know if y'all heard that alarm, but excuse me. If they can't trust you to put out the most accurate information and trust that you're actually double checking what it is you're putting out, why are they even listening to you? Why are they even watching you? They might as well go watch and go research for themselves. Hey, Tanya Boo. It's just really ridiculous. I'm just really sad. The last couple days, I have just seen about this girl supposed to been got arrested or arrest warrant being put out all the way till she's extradited and she's in custody. And I just see blogger after blogger after blogger repeating the same story, putting this information out like they just got it. I seen a YouTuber, she got a whole bunch of subscribers. She like I think like a 500,000 subscribers over there telling them people these lies. She all the way over in London telling people that this girl is extradited and in custody and all of this shit. Like all of y'all are taking this one article that this man put out. Now y'all hanging on whatever information he got because he's Mexican, and I guess because he's Mexican or because he's supposed to have some type of um be there and have some firsthand information because he's actually in the country. Y'all just gonna take whatever he say as Bible, and it's not. I don't give a fuck who it is and where it's coming from. It still needs to be researched. And if you can't find the information yourself, then don't put it out there. Now, if you want to talk about the information that's being put out there and, break it down and that kind of stuff, okay. But don't be coming on here repeating what somebody say as if it's 100% true and you standing on their word just because they happen to be from the same country or the same area that the shit happened in. I never did a video on it because until it hits the major news channels, I'm not speaking on Tanya, and thank you because that's really why I haven't really. I just been waiting for the facts to really come out. I have just been waiting on the real facts and the real information to come out to actually speak about it. Once the facts are out, like this would be a story that I would like to talk about, you know, later on down the line or whatever, when the actual shit is going on, while the trial is going on, shit like that. Maybe, do trial coverage and stuff like that. If it gets to that space or whatever. But right now, like it's just so messed up because you're doing more harm than good, spreading all of these rumors and shit around. I mean, it really is. It really could be hurting because, see, the thing about it is, what happens is, if you don't know how police work goes, a lot of police work goes off of public tips. People call in, they give information, and things like that. And then the police, it's the police's job to pick and choose what leads to go on, what things to research, what things to check out, all of that kind of stuff. If you got all of these people out here putting out all of this damn information just because they want to be part of the story, they just want to be seen in the conversation, they just want them to be the ones that they name is out here blowing up, not really giving a fuck if the real information is getting out. not really giving a fuck how it's affecting their family, listening to all of this stuff that we don't know what the hell is going on. Not really giving a fuck if what y'all are doing is going to help get these people off that caused it in the first place, right? Because it's a lot of fuck shit going on with this situation. Not only the people who was there and actually caused her death, but it's some funny shit going on with the police, the doctors, the nurses, the paramedics, like everybody that was involved. Everybody was that had any hand in that girl from the time she got drug out that bed to the time she was taken out of that room. It was all handled wrong. Hey, Emmanuel Boo, how you doing? It was all handled wrong. So, until the actual facts come out, stop spreading around whatever little breadcrumb you get thrown, because that's what these people want. That's what they want. They want whatever information they putting out to spread around because they just want their name attached to it. The people are not giving a fuck that the actual real information comes out. If they did, they wouldn't even have let them people leave. They should not have been able to board that plane. But they were. They were able to board that plane. They shouldn't have been able to decide on whether she went to the hospital or not. As a healthcare official, you take an oath in ethics. It is your job. You took on an oath for you for a person's care, for their life to come first. You just got all types of information coming out. If there were actual doctors and nurses or paramedics that came to check on that girl, it was supposed to be their job and their duty to do whatever it was that they could to make sure that they saved her life. Do you know how much more the American dollar is versus a Mexican peso? And they are going to tell her mother that they needed $5,000 to take her to the emergency room? That shit don't even sound right. It don't even sound right. It's just so sad. And the thing about it is, we don't want the story to die. We don't want her name to fade away in the wind and just let it just go away and everybody forget about her. No, we don't want that. But we don't want to spread around whatever rumors and lies keep getting put out here either. Now, we can talk about her all day long. We can find out about her life, find out about what she was doing in her daily life, find out about her businesses, find out about her past and her personality, and share those stories and try to spread that information around about her until we get the exact facts on what happened. What exactly happened? What happened from the time she got drug out that bed and got beat up to the time a medical official came to see about her? And what happened? Like, unless that comes out, all that other bullshit, we need to just let it go because the timeline ain't coming out right. The people, them people that did, they not gonna say what it really is until they behind some bars, until they in some handcuffs. They gonna say whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we have to be careful about how we do. Let's not handle this situation the same way they handled it in Mexico, because that's essentially what we are doing when we are spreading around this information that's wrong. When we keep just passing around this wrong information, we're essentially handling it the same way they handled her death, the same way they could have saved her life. by not taking the right steps. It's the same ways all this misinformation can maybe really mess up what real details are out there to be checked out and looked at. Hey, Mixology, how are you, darling? Everyone failed her on every level. Absolutely, they did. Yes, they did. That part. Hey, April and Chess. Since when friends make next of kin decisions? Oh my God. I'm like, what do they mean? They requested for her not. Why? You don't think that would click? She's dehydrated, she's lethargic, she's doesn't have. Why wouldn't they take her to the hospital? Who the fuck are they? And then the first question is why? Why don't you want her to go to the hospital? Hey, Vibrant. Hey, boo. As soon as I heard she got arrested, I searched and searched for breaking news from credible newscasters and found nothing. So I did not report on any arrest. Right. The thing about the arrest warrant, right? Here's the thing about that arrest warrant situation. Yes, they said there is an arrest warrant, but they won't even reveal the credible news sources, the real news. They won't even say whose name is on the arrest warrant. Matter of fact, when the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or whoever did the interview he did, when he said that he was like the first one on that interview saying like basically they just issued an arrest warrant. He couldn't even say whose name was on the arrest warrant. So yes, they're saying there's an arrest warrant, but for who? Y'all are assuming. You're assuming. Now, would it make sense that it would be her because that's who was in the video fighting? Yes, that would make sense. But the thing about it is there's opinion, there's speculation, there's what you're assuming, and then there's fact. And it has not yet been stated by any FBI, any police, any any huge news station, like no name has been stated as to who the arrest warrant is for. So that's number one. So how, if they're not even releasing whose name is on the warrant, how the hell they gonna know who's arrested? You see what I'm saying? And then you gotta let people talk too. When that girl Winter did when her and whoever the other one is did the live stream, the girl was basically saying that they're trying to cover up her death. She died from alcohol poisoning, but they're trying to cover up her death with a broken neck and whatever else they're trying to say. And then the other girl started talking, getting mad at the comments, talking about y'all act like we picked up the bed and put it on her. Y'all act like we the ones, or her neck got broke when she fell up against the bed. So you got the one friend just stating that they trying to cover it up with a broken neck. Then you got the other friend that actually confirms that she did have a broken neck. These people are not smart. Okay? They're not smart. Let them bury themselves, okay? Let them fuck themselves up. But please, you don't do it for them. You don't fuck it up so that you give them some type of out. You help their lawyers. You help whoever it is that's going to be out here defending them. You help the Mexican police and the Mexican healthcare officials that was there. You don't help them get out of something. Because what happens is the more speculations and theories and all the little things that are going around, what you're doing is giving these people ideas and things to think about, things to say, things to put together. That's what you're doing because you're speaking and you're letting them know what's being said, what's being thought about, what's being put together. You see what I'm saying? I believe it's a possibility that she may be detained. However, I feel it's irresponsible to say she is in custody without proof. Um, we in the day of receipts. Yes, we are in the day of receipts. They covered it up when they put clothes on her and lied about alcohol poisoning. Girl, listen. And you know what? And I do, if there's an arrest warrant, it's not hard to find her. But they talking about extradition and everything. Like, do you like this girl? Here's the thing. If this girl was actually arrested, like here in the States, so they got her here in the States and sent her over to Mexico, and she's in the Mexico prison, you don't think that would be in the news? You don't think that would be in somebody's news? If not here in the States, at least by the time she got to Mexico, so she may be detained somewhere. Maybe she's still so-called in hiding. I don't know. But yeah, it is irresponsible for us to just say these things in fact and we don't for sure know. You know what I'm saying? And that shit right there, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is why I don't believe, I almost believe there was no, listen, I don't know. I almost believe there wasn't any, they didn't call anybody to come check on her. I almost feel like they didn't call anybody to come check on her because because why was she back dressed? Why was she dressed? And then I heard something about her being dressed and like laying on the floor over the toilet or something, like they was trying to prop her up like she was like sick over the toilet. So wherever she was, why was she back dressed? If a person, you just beat up a person, they had on no clothes, who put clothes on her and then set her up somewhere? It was almost like they whooped her, dressed her, put her up somewhere. She's unresponsive. She was probably unresponsive, unconscious. They put clothes on her, propped her up, and then they got the fuck up out of there and let the maid find her. Let somebody find her. Just left her for somebody to find her. And then once um the maid found her, she's trying to find the other people, trying to find them or whatever, and that's how maybe like some healthcare officials or they called ambulance or whatever, and people coming to check on her. I don't know, because that's just real weird. Like I just don't understand how she was dressed. Where did the dressing and propped up thing come and the maid finder? Where did all that come in if it was this whole big fiasco? If she was got into a fight, well, I'm not even saying she got into a fight because it wasn't she got into a fight. After she was jumped on, and if they called 911 or whatever, I'm saying 911, but they called an ambulance. They come, they working on her. And so what? They just left her there and then afterwards they just dressed her. So what? So they said don't, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't pronounce her dead and then left her there with them to get her dressed and prop her up so the maid can find her. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit don't make no sense. So yeah, it would be on the news 24/5/8. Listen, supposedly she running state to state, went from NC to CT to Texas. Okay, okay. They didn't. The maid found her, then went looking for them to tell them she not right. They were forced to call a doctor once the maid found her. If you think about it, thank you. And that's exactly what, right. There it is. Because I'm like, that shit don't even make no sense. How was she found propped up, dressed? So that's why I believe that she was pronounced dead 15 minutes after they came. I believe the 15 minutes death thing. I believe that because she was already passed away. The maid found her, said she wasn't well. She didn't know for sure what was going on. They come, they work on her, boom, she gone. Like it was just that quick because it had already happened. Like they didn't even try, and that is why all of them need to have equal punishment, because it don't matter who jumped on her. All of y'all stood there. Y'all recorded it. Y'all allowed it to happen. You didn't stop it. You actually was trying to instigate it, and then y'all all covered it up together. Y'all all covered it up together. You didn't try to get that girl help. No, she got jumped on. That shit happened, went left, and now she out of whack. If you break somebody's neck, they moving her around, trying to dress her and shit with a broken neck. It ain't no way. It ain't no way. You ain't supposed to be moving her and all of that shit. Girl, I can't. I can't. If they won't allow you to be in active labor for 3 hours, ain't no way a doctor gonna work on her for 3 hours. Ain't no way no doctor was working her for 3 hours, not taking her to no emergency room, not taking her to the hospital, just listening to them. No. Hell no. That shit is a lie. That shit did not happen. That shit didn't happen like that. And then, yeah. Yeah, that shit didn't happen like that. Oh my God, no. That girl got jumped on. Her neck was broke. They seen it was bad. Oh, this fucked up. Oh, we fucked up. And boom, tried to leave her ass there, tried to make it seem like some other shit. Like people are dumb. I mean, the thing about it is people don't think. They just don't think. And then you recorded the shit. It's like, then you recorded the shit. So you recorded the shit because you want to record basically, the fight and her getting her ass whooped. Like, what y'all gonna do? Laugh about it later? You gonna show everybody? You gonna post it on World Star? What? So now you recorded it. Y'all tried to act like do some cover up shit. That shit didn't work. The video is recorded. It's out there to the world. Y'all fucked up. That's just it. And they gonna keep on talking because now they trying to defend themselves. Now everybody is every man for themselves. And they can think whatever they want about, if it's just that one girl or just one person who got an arrest warrant. But trust and believe the rest is coming. Because she ain't gonna go down by herself. It ain't no loyalty in that group. They don't give a fuck about each other. None of that. They don't give a fuck. It wasn't just only Shanquilla they didn't like. They don't like none of each other. They that group of people that you go out with, act a fool with, fake act like y'all like each other, but really secretly in competition. That's what type of shit that is. The same type of people that you should keep the fuck away from you. But they young. They don't know. They know now. Once Victor relaxation happens, we know listen, that's why I'm like, a broken neck. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. A doctor working on her for hours and they don't know her neck, bro. They treating her for alcohol poisoning and don't know. Come on now. Come on now. They didn't get her to no autopsy, get her to no coroner, and then just find out she got a broke neck. That ain't happen. I don't care what they say. And if that maid found her and she was already hard, that tells you right there. They fucked up and they tried to cover it up. And that right there, you fucked up even more. You fucked up even more because you would have been better off trying to call somebody right away, trying to save her, trying to do everything that y'all say was done. You would have been better off trying to do that versus just trying to get her dressed and leave her there like she did something to her damn self. I'm just pissed. The last couple days seeing all of these damn videos, all I see every time I click on YouTube is arrested, breaking news, extradited. All I'm like, this is fucked up, y'all. Y'all got to be more responsible than this. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. You know what I'm saying? You got one little Mexican that's out here put out one little article, and y'all think he know what he talking about because I guess he Mexican, so he should know. He's supposed to be, connected or whatever, or he got direct information or whatever. So we gonna go off what he say. Like, no, we got to do better than that. Especially if this is something that you really want to do for a living, or you really want to do to, like, how is people? I can't even say it. I can't even talk. How can people stand on your word and trust your word and with the information you're putting out to them, and you not going and checking your shit? They might as well wait and go watch for themselves or go find the shit themselves. What they watching you for? Just to hear you say what everybody else saying? No, be different. Do it the right way the first time. Don't, you know, and everybody fuck up, but you don't have to jump out and try to be first in line all the time or try to be the breaking story all the time if you don't have the correct information. If you just gonna put out any damn thing just to have to go back and backtrack, you might as well not be doing it. You were so quick to try to jump out and be first in line, but now you backtrack. And matter of fact, I ain't even seen nobody backtrack. They still got the videos up. So not only is the information not true, but you just gonna leave the shit out there. You just gonna leave it out there for people to keep on seeing it. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, this woman, like, literally, she was the only one that had good energy. She was hype. She was trying to kick it with her people. Like, she was there to have a good time. She had the good energy, the good vibes, and it's just like, oh, it's so sad because it's so sad. And then it's so crazy because they were saying they don't know where her phone is. Well, how did them videos get out of her recording? It's just all weird. It's just all weird. Um, all these videos keep getting, like, how is these videos getting posted and stuff like that if phones are missing and all of that kind of stuff? The shit is weird. All right. That's the one thing I will never get about a lot of these videos that you see posted on the internet, because it's like, who is posting this shit? How did they get it? I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. That's one mystery that I won't ever get. But needless to say, the girl, she had great energy. She was really there with in genuine. She was there genuinely to support and be with the people, there for somebody else's birthday. She wasn't there for her own shit. She's there supporting her friends, their special day, you know? And so it's just sad. Whatever the girl talking about, she did some fucked up shit while she was drunk. What could she have did? Like, what? Y'all in a totally different country, on vacation, supposed to be having a good time. What did she say? Something fly, some slick? Did she hit a nerve? What? Nothing. This is some shit that you've been wanting to do. That's what that was. It was some shit that you've been wanting to do. You got her out there and you caught her off guard. You caught her in a state that she wasn't ready and wasn't trying to be ready, and you took advantage. And now she lost her life, and you should lose yours. All of y'all. all of y'all should lose your freedom for what you did to that girl. Because even if you are just gonna let your friends fight it out, nobody jump in and just let them handle it. When that girl, when she actually answered back and said no, that she wasn't gonna fight back, somebody should have stepped in. And not only was it women there, but it was two grown ass men there. So y'all like bitches, punk bitches to the max, because it's like y'all two grown ass men, and you just gonna sit there and let this girl jump on her naked, out of it, don't want to fight. Like literally did not defend herself. And the thing about it is, I don't give a fuck how much of a fighter you're not and how scared you are or just whatever. Like if somebody is putting their hands on you like that, the you it's automatic that you're gonna try to do something. And she did nothing. So what that says to me is that she probably was under the influence of something. Maybe she was drunk. Maybe she was had been drinking or whatever. And she just wasn't, you know, it's just, oh my God, it's just fucked up. Hey, Regina Boo. She trusted demons. Man, ain't that the truth? I don't see like, and that's what I'm saying. They should have never been able to get on that plane and leave. They should have never been able to leave. They could be feeding them lies to throw them off, Mm-hmm. That too. Matter of fact, the dude that put out that article could be. And see, that's what I mean by just taking whatever, because some people are thinking like maybe he doing it on purpose and he just, trying to get clout. But it don't even got to be that. It could be like you said, like somebody feeding him lies or just telling him whatever, you know, because they know the people gonna eat it up. People are thirsty. You thirsty for the information. You want to know what's going on. You want to, just hang on every little piece of information that comes out here. Collect the information, search the information, collect it and search it, create a timeline. Oh my God, it's my daughter. Hold on, let me call. This girl always be calling so late. But it don't mean that you got to put it out here to the public as soon as you get it. Make it make sense first. Him being the only source is tricky because, hey, babe, no, I didn't. Tia got a couple, but I didn't get any from you. Mm. Yeah, you gonna have to call that in, or wherever he got it from. You gotta respond to that like right away. I mean, you could start getting it delivered, getting your stuff delivered here if you want to do that instead of getting it delivered there. Mhm. 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 Oh yeah, just yeah, that's fine. You can just change it to here. Okay. Oh, nothing. I gotta be at work early and I'm on live right now. No, it's okay. Okay, y'all do that. Okay, love you too, babe. Good night. All right, bye. My bad, y'all. It's my baby girl. Girl, they gonna use my house as delivery because they saying they don't not getting all their stuff. People out there taking packages. Watch y'all stuff, y'all. Watch y'all shit. But let me see what you saying, babe. Oh shoot, my my eyes is blurry. It's tricky because they can fish for information too. That's true. Mm-hmm. This is so much false information surrounding this case. It's crazy, Regina. And that it's just I don't know. It just irritated me and pissed me off, and I just wanted to come on and say something because I'm just like she deserved more than that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It's like, damn, y'all. You see how fucked up it was, like how she got played, at the end of her life and how her life even got taken. It's like, damn, can we at least, treat her right and do what needs to be done to really like make sure that the people that's responsible actually get punished. Don't use this girl just for clout and just for, content. That's not what this is. If they say she arrested and people know she is in Texas, there will be a lead drop. Mm-hmm. Regina, mind-boggling. Can we ever just stick to facts? Girl, sticking to facts, that's like, it would be nice though. It would be nice to just know because man, I was like, oh my God, yes. And then when I seen that damn YouTuber and I had just happened to come across her channel, um, about because she talked about this. She had made a video about it and she said she's in London and so she went ahead, she was getting a lot of messages about it and stuff like that, whatever. But even her, like I seen her make a second video and she just so like and telling the man's name and what channel and he broke this story and showing the article and all this, and I'm like, oh my God, like what the fuck? Like, lady, you don't know better. You have that large of a channel and you don't know better than to check your resource. And the crazy part is by the time she put her video out, it had already been said like is that's not true. It had already been said it's not confirmed. Matter of fact, by the time she had put her video out, he had already taken down his article. So she's showing an article that ain't even up no more. And that's what I'm saying by even after the information that's come out that it can't be confirmed, people not even private in their videos or nothing. Like you still just leaving the information out there for everybody to see. Almost every day to focus on facts. A lot of people have a bad habit of speculating and projecting. Some seriously cannot help themselves. Not they can't. Not they can't help themselves. But that's true. They can't help them damn selves. I can't, y'all. I can't. I can't, y'all. I don't know. I had to come on and say something. Y'all, I gotta be at work early tomorrow. I gotta be at work at 8:30. So I'm gonna give me some rest and give me some rest so I can go. I got now since I got like 2 weeks to the deadline for everybody to get their stuff in for registration. So I'm like, it's crunch time and everybody rushing in at the last minute. So I'm just trying to make myself available outside my regular hours so that if people want to come into the office, they can come in and I'll just get all their shit uploaded for them. But so anyway, I thank y'all so much for joining in the conversation. Mixology, I'm glad to see you, hun. And you too, Regina. And my boo Dolly was here, my bestie. And Emmanuel was here. So, and Vibrant was here. And Tanya. So I appreciate y'all so very much. I hope y'all are just continuing to support everybody that you enjoy. And y'all know, just yeah, keep just staying facts, keep staying true to yourself, and let's just be more help than hurt, y'all. Please, if you can't hurt, then just at least don't help. I mean, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. I done fucked that up. Wait, don't do that. Don't hurt. Oh my God. Let me just shut. Please, if you cannot help, at least don't hurt. That's what I meant to say, y'all. Lord Jesus, I'm fucking it up. I done just messed up the whole message. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by and joining in the conversation. And yeah, but I definitely do want, once the facts are out and there is some actual movement happening with law enforcement and stuff like that, that's when I would like to really just come on and follow it and stuff like that. But anyway, I love y'all and thank y'all. I was in a chat discussing this case yesterday and started throwing out logical questions about the Mexican reporter, his interpreter, the lead attorney, etc., and almost got cussed out. Oh my God, and I got cussed out. Right, mixology. Regina. I was like, what? What did I just say? Oh my God, I just said it all backwards and shit. Like, oh Lord, I done messed it up, y'all. Hey EJ, hey girl. Girl, we just talking about this Shanquilla Robinson story and how all these false false narratives are getting put out here, misinformation, flat out lies at this point. And we just want the young ladies, we just don't want her death to be in vain. We just want, her killers to be punished and to take responsibility for what it was they did. And we just want to really know what happened in that room, what happened in that villa with that young lady, what happened after that video got cut off. That's what I want to know. I want to know what happened when that video got cut off. And I pray that we find out, and I pray that her family, at least her family, finds out. Maybe they know. Maybe, they know and they're not saying what they know and stuff like that. And if they do, that's what matters, but I just really want to see them be made it to held accountable for what they did. That's what I want. So absolutely. Justice for Shanquilla. Yes. Thank you, EJ. All right, y'all. Y'all ladies have a great night and I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.